Well, hello there, humans of his earthlings, if you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. Welcome back to channel, I'm Bushka, and today we're going to be talking about why you lose big damage games. And I'm going to show you three games. Well, one's reasonable damage, the other two are reasonably big damage, 5k plus. But the idea is here, right? Now, there's three games here with three different reasons for losing. The first one, I think it's fairly obvious. It's just the other team's better than our team. That's all there is to it. And I can't carry because I'm not good enough. And I think there's no shame in admitting that kind of stuff. Ooh, love a high hesh roll into the booty there. Love this tank too, the Vickers. It's an outstanding tank. I've been playing forever, right? So I've had a lot of big games and I've lost a lot of big games. I've had games, you know, of nearly 9k that I've lost and it's not fun. And I've had games that I've won that I probably shouldn't have, where the only reason I did massive damage was the other team was really, really bad. But these three particular games, I think there's really clear reasons as to why we're losing. And this first one, if I had to point to anything apart from the other team being better, it's that I took too long to get involved in the game. And that can sometimes be a problem when you're driving a light tank on a map that you're not too good at. Like, I don't know this map very well because when I was playing a lot of Blitz, this map actually wasn't in the game. It came in just as I was taking a bit of a leave of absence. And I've probably focused on the wrong tank too here, because the mouse is a tank that I can deal with pretty easily on my own if I can get that to be the last tank. However, it didn't matter. The 50M went down. The mouse is going to push around behind me and force me out this way. And then we're just screaming around the map doing our best. But let's be honest, there's just too many hit points to get through and not enough Bushka. Like, hello. Oh, and there's two tanks in the way. This is the chaos of Blitz. You can't always have it your own way, and that's very, very red. Very, very red. And that's an E50M. And oh god, if we were going to have any chance, we should have moved a lot quicker, because the caps are against us now. We're being forced into doing things that we really don't want to do. I mean, IS4, mouse, missing that shot didn't help. So we're going to bleed a little bit more to actually get the shot that we really want. And when you're at the end of the map, these kind of things matter. They really matter, and we don't get round the back of the mouse, which we should have done. I was actually just going to side hug him there, but it doesn't work out that well, to be honest. These tiny little points, like missing that 54E1, that was bad. We weren't going to win that one anyway. There's too many hit points to get through. Too many caps against us. We did over 4k, but whatever. This is a very different tank, the FE4005. The 4005 is renowned for its fearsome offensive output. It is not renowned for its ability to take a licking and keep on ticking. This is a Batchat in front of me. The Batchat's going to feature. He's central to the storyline here. One of the things we talked about in the last game was taking too long to get into it. Well, this isn't the case with this tank. This is a tank that's not really about jumping right in and being super effective straight away. This is the 4005. This is a tank that you want to be a bit of a vampire with. You've got amazing damage dump. You can dump, what is it, 1380 damage all at once. That Batchat has no camo. He's in tier 10. That should be a hint to me, but sadly it wasn't. Anyway, we'll get to that just later. So what I'm looking to do here is be a vampire, support this IS4, and kind of make life difficult. Now, that is a lovely shot on my Amigo. That's another lovely shot. Looking for a third and final offer. You a little beauty. We're up to nearly 2k damage, 1774. Good stuff. The Batchat's been hit again as he attempted to dump his shells. Yeah, he's obviously not resetting his camo, and he's getting in, you know, he's in the way, and they're hitting him instead of me, which is probably because, you know, he's a pretty easy target. We expected that Chieftain to go up top again. He wasn't going to hang low, and I know there's a Jaegeroo at the back, and that just makes me assume that the Chieftain was waiting for someone to come forward, and the Jaegeroo was going to belt him. Now, IS4 is going to make a mistake. I cannot express enough how stupid you will look if you start expecting your team to do the right thing. And then further to that, if you want to not lose big games, do not try to save people who have made massive groundbreaking errors. The IS-4, for whatever reason, is going to push up. We are up by 35 points at the moment, going on to 50 by the time the cap's done. And we are in a really good spot. The IS-4 is in a wonderful strategic map position. He is holding the middle of the map. He is absolutely 100% able to see both sides. He's very difficult to pen. The Jaegeru has not been spotted. He's still down the back. And I have now got shots into the side of the Kran. The IS-4 is going to YOLO. I am not a smart man, Jenny. And I swear to God, I have made this video or made this point many times before. Not only am I going to try to support the ill-fated, badly thought out and poorly executed YOLO of our IS-4, I'm going to double down and put myself in a position where I am now I've got so many people, and all for the sake of clearing this Kran. This was a bad play. Clearing this tank is good, right? The Batchat clears it as well. The Batchat is still back at 8. At least the Batchat was smart enough not to push up here. Me, I'm about to get punished, and punished pretty hard. There's 1,000 hit points we won't be getting back. And here comes the Jaegeru. Well, this should be fun. Oh dear, people are coming from everywhere. Desperately seeking corner to hide behind. Let me through, let me through, let me through. Oh, that one hit the rock. And the Jaegeru will not be denied, and things are starting to fall apart at the seams. Ow. Ow. Ammo is hit. 550 damage. That may well have been a max roll. From the Vickers, I think it was. A max roll on Hesh. I have absolutely no one to blame here but myself. This is the absolute stupidity of, oh, and he's blown it. You beaut. I mean, we can play it sometimes. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. And there's, I don't know how much, it's over 5K now, 5.5K. And I'm screaming in my microphone, Batchat, Batchat, wait, Batchat, stay with me, Batchat, stay with me, Batchat, 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 where are you going? Batchat, stay with me. As long as the Batchat's with me, we're going to be okay. And the Batchat, we're 2 on 2. If he can stay here, we can outspot. We can put my DPM to use. I'm going to get my ammo rack back soon. And the Batchat just goes wandering off. Negative. Hold position. Hold position, Batchat. Hold position. Yeah. Would have been nice if the Batchat had been there for this guy. Oh. I was not happy with this Batchat. I was not happy. But looking back at it, I should never have been pushed up. And this is one of the big reasons why people lose massive damage games. They start drinking the Kool-Aid. You feel that you're at 3K damage now. This is a whitewash. We're doing the business. Let's get to 7K. Let's get to 8K. Let's go down there and take all the damage. It's going to fan out perfectly. Why is the Batchat pushing? We're up on caps. We're up on cap points. Why is he actively looking for someone else to shoot at? Run the hell away, buddy. Run away. What? What are you doing, dude? Oh, dear. Get behind a bush. Wait for them to come to you. Anything. Let's have one more. And this last one hurts more than all the others put together because I really, really had this one. Well done, Batchat. You got there. Good job. I mean, you did 2,700 damage. This is the E50M. It's a tank that I've always greatly admired. It's a tank that I used to drive an awful lot because the 50M used to be legitimately strong armor-wise for Tier 10. Even versus a lot of the heavy tanks, the E50M had incredibly effective armor. And if you know how to get that upper glacis and use it kind of like a shield and move it around in front of you, then you can actually do some really good things with the 50M. And the gun was, at one point in time, ludicrously accurate versus everything else. The 62A's gun was never nearly as accurate as this. And now the 62A's gun is just crazy good. And the 50M I don't know why. I still don't understand why the 6... Oh, hello. That is not a good idea, my friend. Oh, who's that? Some grub over there in the trees. We're just making a living here. Absolutely loving it. This is a great spot if the other team's mediums have been too aggressive. Just move backwards and forwards. Keep yourself hull down. Now, obviously, occasionally you're going to take one in the top of the turret if you're not careful. Once they're unspotted, that's cool. I'm going to try and close the distance while they're unspotted. Get one, and then just brawl the other guy. Love it. Great work. Awesome. And the 50M is a very good tank. The WZ is actually a tank I need to drive some more because it is legitimately a good tank. I've struggled brawling those a couple of times. Not that time, though. All well and good. Side scraping, not a problem for this. Very good tank to side scraping as well. In fact, I mean, we've been fairly aggressive here. We've got 2 kills, and we're trying to grab another one here as we whack heat in by accident. That could be costly. That was meant to be HE, but I accidentally fat-thumbed, and I've done it again. I fat-thumbed the heat button instead of the HE button. I'm like, are you serious? Why is that not doing... Oh, I was on heat with stuff. Didn't matter in the end. Anyway, and we're actually a tank up. We are a tank up. But we've played Blitz before, boys and girls. We've played Blitz before, and we know that being a tank up isn't necessarily meaning you're going to win. That IS-4 on their team has a very, very good game. Very good game. I mean, from here, it kind of looks unlikely that we're going to lose it, but you've played Blitz before, right? We're going to lose it. And we're going to lose it because it's some really bad play by me. I'm not kidding. This is... yeah, here we go. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it. We're playing pretty well at the moment. We're at 3,700 damage, popping along nicely, looking for a drive wheel shot. Oh, well, looking for a wall shot. And our 2 mediums there have kind of put themselves in a rough spot. But I've watched the left, and I can see that things are getting a bit tense over here. Now, as I mentioned before, have you played Blitz previously? Because we were 2 tanks up, and now we're a tank down. And the 92E1 and the Progetto have been really screwed over here by some very, very good play by that IS-4, who shoved him into a corner and then just was like, hey guys, who wants to come around the corner and fight me? And they were both like, I really don't want to come around the corner and fight you. Now, not the E100 over here, the Moisture, sorry. Oh, missed a shot. And this is where the jitters get in. And honest to God, this is one of the stupidest things. There are 3 heavy tanks left. I'm a medium. I am alone. I'm going to clear 1. Right now, despite the fact that the E50M is probably one of the strongest medium tanks armor-wise in the game, I should be getting distance. I should be getting distance and coming at it from a different angle. Instead, I am going to try to just brawl down these guys. And I'm going to miss. And I'm going to miss a lot. And I'm going to panic. And I am going to miss some really bad shots. And then I'm going to give myself angle to the K91. And, oh God, I have completely blown this, haven't I? That one hurt. Just because the tanks are low doesn't mean they're one-shots. And just because they are one-shots, you still got to respect anyone that's managed to hold a flank like that IS-4, and work the numbers properly. And that one really hurt because I could have disengaged there and set up again. I had 200 cap points worth. Let's go back and just have a quick look at that. Yeah, I had 220 cap points before Red was going to win, and 2.5 minutes. Right now, I could have hit the road, gone back out through my spawn, turned around, isolated the K91, done anything I wanted. It would have given me points back. Instead, I decide to face hug an IS-4 without knowing where the other guy is. And this is just not using the brain. This is, honestly, the tanks are all well and good, but I didn't have heat loaded there, and I didn't have heat loaded here. And then on the right, and then I stay out in the open instead of driving forward and keeping the, and yeah, it's all over. It's all over. Bad play. Oh, I hope you guys can learn something yet. How to lose big games. I'm Bushka. Look after yourself. Stay safe on the battlefield. Until next time, bye for now.